Christian Charles Philip Bale, born the 30th of January 1974, is an English actor. Known for his versatility and physical transformations for his roles, he has been a leading man in films of several genres. He has received various accolades, including an Academy Award and 2 Golden Globe Awards. Forbes magazine ranked him as one of the highest-paid actors in 2014. Born in Wales to English parents, Bale had his breakthrough role at age 13 in Steven Spielberg's 1987 war film, Empire of the Sun. After more than a decade of performing in leading and supporting roles in films, he gained wider recognition for his portrayals of serial killer Patrick Bateman in the black comedy American Psycho, 2000, and the title role in the psychological thriller The Machinist, 2004. In 2005, he played superhero Batman in Batman Begins, and again in The Dark Knight 2008, and The Dark Knight Rises 2012, garnering acclaim for his performance in the trilogy, which is one of the highest-grossing film franchises. Bale continued in starring roles in a range of films outside his work as Batman, including the period drama The Prestige 2006, the action film Terminator Salvation 2009, the crime drama Public Enemies 2009, the epic film Exodus Gods and Kings 2014, and the superhero film Thor Love and Thunder 2022. For his portrayal of boxer Dickie Eklund in the 2010 biographical film The Fighter, he won an Academy Award and a Golden Globe Award. Further Academy Award and Golden Globe Award nominations came for his work in the black comedy American Hustle 2013, and the biographical dramedies The Big Short 2015 and Vice 2018. His performances as politician Dick Cheney in Vice and race car driver Ken Miles in the sports drama Ford v Ferrari 2019 earned him a 2nd win and a 5th nomination respectively at the Golden Globe Awards. Christian Charles Philip Bale, he was born on the 30th of January 1974 in Haverfordwest, Pembrokeshire, to English parents, Jenny James, a circus performer, and David Bale, an entrepreneur and activist. 2. Bale has remarked, "I was born in Wales, but I'm not Welsh, I'm English." 5. He has 2 elder sisters, Sharon and Louise, and a half-sister from his father's first marriage, Erin. 4. One of his grandfathers was a comedian, while the other was a stand-in for John Wayne. 6. Bale and his family left Wales when he was 2 years old. 7. And after living in Portugal and Oxfordshire, England, they settled in Bournemouth. As well as saying that the family had lived in 15 towns by the time he was 15, Bale described the frequent relocation as being driven by necessity rather than choice, and acknowledged that it had a major influence on his career selection. He attended Bournemouth School, later saying he left school at age 16. Bale's parents divorced in 1991, and at age 17 he moved with his sister Louise and their father to Los Angeles. 13. Bale trained in ballet as a child. 14. His first acting role came at 8 years old in a commercial for the fabric softener Lenore. 15. He also appeared in a Pac-Man cereal commercial. 16. After his sister was cast in a West End musical, Bale considered taking up acting professionally. 17. He said later he did not find acting appealing, but pursued it at the request of those around him because he had no reason not to do so. 18. After participating in school plays, Bale performed opposite Rowan Atkinson in the play The Nerd in the West End in 1984. 12. He did not undergo any formal acting training. After deciding to become an actor at age 10, Bale secured a minor role in the 1986 television film Anastasia, The Mystery of Anna. Its star, Amy Irving, who was married to director Steven Spielberg, subsequently recommended Bale for Spielberg's 1987 film Empire of the Sun. 19. At age 13, Bale was chosen from over 4,000 actors to portray a British boy in a World War II Japanese internment camp. 20. For the film, he spoke with an upper-class cadence without the help of a dialogue coach. 21. The role propelled Bale to fame. 22. And his work earned him acclaim, and the inaugural Best Performance by a Juvenile Actor Award from the National Board of Review of Motion Pictures. Earlier in the same year, he starred in the fantasy film Mio in the Land of Faraway, based on the novel Mio, My Son by Astrid Lindgren. The fame from Empire of the Sun led to Bale being bullied in school and finding the pressures of working as an actor unbearable. To 26, he grew distrustful of the acting profession because of media attention, but said that he felt obligated at a young age to continue to act for financial reasons. 22, around this time, actor and filmmaker Kenneth Branagh persuaded Bale to appear in his film Henry V in 1989, which drew him back into acting. To 23. The following year, Bale played Jim Hawkins opposite Charlton Heston as Long John Silver in Treasure Island, a television film adaptation of Robert Louis Stevenson's book of the same name. 27. Bale starred in the 1992 Disney musical film Newsies, which was unsuccessful both at the box office and with critics. 28. Rebecca Milzoff of Vulture revisited the film in 2012 and found the cracks in Bale's voice during his performance of the song Santa Fe charming and apt, even though he was not a great singer. To 29s. In 1993, he appeared in Swing Kids, a film about teenagers who secretly listened to forbidden jazz during the rise of Nazi Germany. 30. In Gillian Armstrong's 1994 film Little Women, Bale played Theodore Laurie Lawrence, following a recommendation from Winona Ryder, who starred as Joe March. 23. The film achieved critical and commercial success. To 31. Of Bale's performance, Ryder said he captured the complex nature of the role. 31 was, he next voiced Thomas, a young compatriot of Captain John Smith, in the 1995 Disney animated film Pocahontas, which attracted a mixed critical reception. 32. There. Bale played a small part in the 1996 film The Portrait of a Lady, based on the Henry James novel of the same name, 34, and appeared in the 1998 musical film Velvet Goldmine, set in the 1970s during the glam rock era. 35. In 1999, he was part of an ensemble cast, which included Kevin Kline and Michelle Pfeiffer, portraying Demetrius in A Midsummer Night's Dream, a film adaptation of William Shakespeare's play of the same name. 36. Bale played Patrick Bateman, an investment banker and serial killer, in American Psycho, a film adaptation of Bret Easton Ellis's novel of the same name, directed by Mary Harron. While Harron had chosen Bale for the part, the film's production and distribution company, Lionsgate, originally disagreed and hired Leonardo DiCaprio to play Bateman with Oliver Stone to direct. Bale and Harron were brought back after DiCaprio and Stone had left the project. The 30 Bale exercised and tanned himself for months to achieve Bateman's chiseled physique and had his teeth capped to assimilate to the character's narcissistic nature. American Psycho premiered at the 2000 Sundance Film Festival. Harron said critic Roger Ebert named it the most hated film at the event. 41s. Of Bale's work, Ebert wrote he is heroic in the way he allows the character to leap joyfully into despicability. There is no instinct for self-preservation here, and that is one mark of a good actor. 42. The film was released in April 2000, becoming a commercial and critical success, and later developing a cult following. 43. The role established Bale as a leading man. 15. In the 4 years that followed American Psycho, Bale's career experienced critical and commercial failure. 46. He next played a villainous real estate heir in John Singleton's action film Shaft, and appeared in John Madden's film adaptation of the Louis de Bernier novel Captain Corelli's Mandolin as Mandras, a Greek fisherman who vies with Nicolas Cage's title character for the affections of Pelagia, played by Penelope Cruz. 34. Bale said he found it refreshing to play Mandras, who is emotionally humane after working on American Psycho and Shaft. 7. In 2002, he appeared in 3 films: Laurel Canyon, Reign of Fire and Equilibrium. Reviewing Laurel Canyon for Entertainment Weekly, Lisa Schwartzbaum called Bale's performance fussy. After having reservations about joining the post-apocalyptic Reign of Fire, which involved computer-generated imagery, Bale professed his enjoyment of making films that could go awry and cited director Rob Bowman as a reason for his involvement. 42. In Equilibrium, he plays a police officer in a futuristic society and performs Gun Kata, a fictional martial art that incorporates gunfighting. IGN's Jeff Otto characterized Reign of Fire as poorly received and Equilibrium as highly underrated, while The Independent's Stephen Applebaum described the 2 films, along with Shaft and Captain Corelli's Mandolin, as mediocre fare. Wow. Bale starred as the insomnia-ridden, emotionally dysfunctional title character in the psychological thriller The Machinist. To prepare for the role, he initially only smoked cigarettes and drank whiskey. His diet later expanded to include black coffee, an apple and a can of tuna per day. 55. Bale lost 63 pounds, 29 kilograms, weighing 121 pounds, 55 kilograms, to play the character, who was written in the script as a walking skeleton. 57. His weight loss prompted comparisons with Robert De Niro's weight gain in preparation to play Jake LaMotta in the 1980 film Raging Bull. 58. Describing his transformation as mentally calming, Bale claimed he had stopped working for a while because he did not come upon scripts that piqued his interest, and that the film's script drew him to lose weight for the part. 59C. The Machinist was released in October 2004. It performed poorly at the box office. 57. Roger Moore of the Orlando Sentinel regarded it as one of the best films of the year, and Todd McCarthy of Variety wrote that Bale's haunted, aggressive and finely wrenching